The impeachment of South Korean President Yoon is now under review by the country's constitutional court. That began Monday, only days after the opposition-controlled parliament impeached Yoon over his short-lived declaration of martial law on December 3rd. His actions plunged the US ally into its gravest political crisis in decades. A spokesperson for the court said the first hearing will be held on December 27th. The court has 6 months to decide whether to remove Yoon from office or to reinstate him. Under South Korea's constitution, 6 justices must agree in order to oust an impeached president. The 9-member court has 3 vacancies, so the current justices would have to vote unanimously to remove Yoon. In South Korea's only previous presidential removal by impeachment, the court took 3 months to oust Park Geun-hye in 2017. Meanwhile, investigators from the Police, Defense Ministry and an anti-corruption agency also plan to question Yoon this week. On Sunday, Yoon did not appear at a summons for questioning in a separate investigation by the prosecutor's office. After Saturday's impeachment, Prime Minister Han Duck-soo stepped in as the country's acting president, and the leader of Yoon's ruling party, Han Dong-un, announced his resignation Monday. He has publicly backed impeaching Yoon and clashed with some members who opposed the move.
Chancellor Olaf Scholz has taken the first step towards securing an early national election, asking Germany's parliament to declare no confidence in him. This comes after the Free Democrats left his coalition, leaving the Social Democrats and Greens without a parliamentary majority.
Das Wort hat zu einer Erklärung zuerst der Bundeskanzler Olaf Scholz.
Scholz framed the snap election as a chance for voters to choose between higher investment or cuts promised by conservatives, as Germany faces its worst economic crisis in decades. If he loses the vote, Scholz can request the dissolution of parliament from President Steinmeier.
In der Geschichte der Bundesrepublik, dass ein Bundeskanzler den Antrag nach Artikel 68 des Grundgesetzes stellt. 2-mal wollten sich Vorgänger von mir dadurch den Rückhalt ihrer Regierungskoalition sichern. In den anderen 3 Fällen nutzten Willy Brandt, Helmut Kohl und Gerhard Schröder den Artikel 68, um Neuwahlen zu ermöglichen. Die Bundestagswahl vorzuziehen, das ist auch mein Ziel. Bei dieser Wahl
Emergency workers were searching for survivors in the French overseas territory Mayotte on Monday, where hundreds or maybe thousands are feared dead. That's after Cyclone Chido devastated large parts of the Indian Ocean islands over the weekend. It is the worst cyclone to hit the archipelago, located off the east coast of Africa, in nearly a century. The aftermath of the cyclone saw hillsides littered with the wreckage of hundreds of makeshift homes. The full extent of casualties and physical damage remains unclear. On Monday, maritime and aerial operations were underway to deliver relief supplies and equipment, French authorities said. Despite these efforts, significant challenges remain. Parts of the islands were still inaccessible to rescue workers on Monday, according to a civil security spokesperson. Mayotte, which lies between Mozambique and Madagascar, is made up of 2 main islands and has a population of about 321,000. It is significantly poorer than the rest of France and has grappled with gang violence and social unrest for decades. Extreme weather events have become more common around the globe, in keeping with global warming. And poorer nations often say they are bearing the brunt of the environmental crisis.
Amsterdam is fully embracing the Christmas spirit this year, with ice skaters gliding through the heart of the Dutch capital at Rembrandtplein. The festive season is in full swing, as twinkling lights and decorations fill the streets. At the Christmas market in front of the iconic Rijksmuseum, shoppers browse for seasonal treats and enjoy warm mulled wine. The festive atmosphere is complemented by cheerful scenes of people gathering around Christmas trees and giant Santa Claus figures, making Amsterdam a true winter wonderland this holiday season. The city's charming streets are lined with vibrant holiday displays, drawing both locals and tourists to experience the magic of the season. As the festive cheer fills the air, Amsterdam is truly a picture-perfect destination for Christmas celebrations. Indian chess prodigy Gukesh Dommaraju made a triumphant return to India on December 16, 2024, after becoming the youngest chess world champion at just 18 years old. the young champion was welcomed with immense fanfare at Chennai Airport, where thousands of fans gathered to celebrate his historic win. Gukesh secured the title by defeating defending champion Ding Liren in a thrilling final game in Singapore. The victory made him the youngest world champion, breaking the record previously held by Garry Kasparov. Gukesh expressed his gratitude for the overwhelming support and pride his victory has brought to India. Gukesh's return was a moment of celebration for chess enthusiasts across India. His victory not only marks a personal achievement but also strengthens India's growing dominance in the world of chess.
I'm very glad to be here, and I could see the support and what it means to India. So I'm really glad to be here.